Pro-Russian party leads Georgia's election amid violent clashes. Helsinki faces debate over health service fees. Shift to winter time poses challenges for shift workers. Young Finns voice frustration with mental health support services. The ruling, pro-Russian party in Georgia, Georgian Dream, appears to be leading with 53% of the vote, based on preliminary results from 70% of the polling stations counted. The outcome of this parliamentary election could decide Georgia's direction, whether toward Europe or back toward Russia. The contest is between Georgian Dream and the pro-Western opposition alliance, Change, which advocates for joining the EU. Election day was tense, with violent clashes. Reporter Hanna Wieserlar, reporting from Tbilisi, described a tense atmosphere, noting that one opposition member had to be hospitalized. Videos of conflicts at polling stations have circulated on social media, including a scuffle between an opposition activist and Georgian Dream supporters in Marneuli. Georgia's President Salome Zurabishvili condemned the violence, calling it troubling behavior. Reports indicate a group of men also stormed the opposition party headquarters in Tbilisi, and observers noted 3 suspected cases of vote buying. Social media videos showed a ruling party representative stuffing dozens of ballots into a box in Marneuli. Helsinki is facing a significant political debate over healthcare service fees. Currently, unlike other regions, Helsinki doesn't charge for health center visits. By law, the maximum fee per visit is now €23 and is set to increase to €28.20 next year. The largest party in the Helsinki City Council, National Coalition Party, supports implementing this fee to boost funding for healthcare services. However, the Social Democratic Party, Green Party, and the left oppose the fee, arguing that the revenue generated wouldn't cover the administrative costs and could reduce access for low-income residents. Green Party group leader Amanda Parsaarinen believes the fee could create unnecessary administrative expenses. Mayor Tin Fredriksson, a Helsinki resident, opposes the fee, saying everyone should have free access to healthcare, while another resident, Riza Aili Kiperi, thinks the fee might be necessary if it helps maintain health services. The opposition fears that the fee will discourage people from seeking healthcare when needed, worsening long-term health issues. The switch to winter time tonight presents a significant challenge for shift workers, especially in maintaining a stable circadian rhythm. Dr. Henri Tuomelaere cautions that working at night already negatively impacts health as it contradicts the body's natural physiology. The time change adds to the burden, disrupting sleep patterns and potentially causing prolonged fatigue. To adapt, workers should focus on a healthy diet, regular exercise, and sufficient sleep. Researcher Timo Partonen suggests that, in the coming days, families can help children adjust their sleep cycles by engaging in afternoon physical activities and creating a relaxing evening environment. He emphasizes that a consistent schedule, like a regular bedtime, is crucial for health. Partonen also notes that young children need 11 to 14 hours of sleep each night, while adolescents need 8 to 10 hours. To minimize the negative effects of the time change, people should adjust their daily routines to ensure quality sleep. Youth mental health is a topic of increasing concern, yet many young people feel dismissed when seeking medical support. Anna, 24, shared how a lack of sensitivity from healthcare professionals caused her great emotional distress. When she sought help for an eating disorder, she received a superficial suggestion: why not try avoiding sweets? Such responses show a lack of understanding of the condition and undermine patients' trust in the healthcare system. In Finland, a survey of 18 to 25-year-olds indicated that many young people feel psychological services lack empathy, making them reluctant to seek help. This underscores the need for better training and investment in mental health care to build trust and ensure patients feel safe. "80 years ago, peace with the Soviet Union was achieved, but the threat of occupation remained real. To counter this, Finland implemented a guerrilla warfare plan, hiding weapons and equipment in secret caches across the country. This helped Finland avoid a full-scale Soviet invasion. At that time, the Finnish military understood that the Soviet Union could potentially make Finland a communist state if occupied. Hence, Finland's military secretly stored enough weapons to equip around 35,000 soldiers, intending to prolong fighting in the event of a guerrilla war. However, a young soldier named Lauri Kumpulainen exposed the plan after being caught selling stashed food for money. Although this revealed the plan to the Soviets, it sent a clear message: the Finns wouldn't surrender without a fight. This deterrent helped Finland maintain its independence, as the Soviet Union did not wish to face a protracted, costly war. Finland's Minister of Climate and Environment, Kai Mykkänen, reported that Finland's national plan for nature protection has been delayed due to political disagreements among parties. The original goal was to complete the plan before the United Nations Environmental Conference held in Colombia this week. However, Finland, along with several other countries, attended the conference without a finalized plan. Mykkänen explained that the primary cause of the delay was the plan's complexity, requiring considerable time to determine a fair, efficient, and appropriate approach. He also pointed out that the EU's nature restoration regulation significantly affects the plan, requiring Finland to restore 30% of degraded natural areas by 2030. Despite criticism from the opposition for lacking urgency, Mykkänen emphasized that Finland remains committed to nature protection and continues to negotiate to finalize the plan as soon as possible. Joensuu City recently received a special grant to purchase equipment that allows people with disabilities to easily access nature. This individual donation has funded the acquisition of terrain wheelchairs, strollers, skis, and other sports equipment totaling €75,600. These tools will help people with disabilities navigate trails where regular wheelchairs cannot go. Previously, Joensuu didn't have such equipment. The equipment is available for free, enabling disabled children and adults to participate in outdoor activities, thereby enhancing social equality and inclusion. Susanna Ter-Ro, an expert at Marley Care Organization, notes that Joensuu is the first Finnish city to make a large-scale investment in outdoor equipment for the disabled. Additionally, Karelia University of Applied Sciences has conducted training sessions to use the equipment, ensuring North Karelia residents can access nature, regardless of mobility limitations. The Vanha-Kuulantie Road in Sarkailer has been named Finland's worst village road this year. The road is particularly poor, with numerous potholes and surface damage, making transportation difficult, especially for livestock trucks traveling from farms to slaughterhouses. Farm owner Mari Anar Iso Talo Ozer Lar described how chickens on trucks endure strong jolting along the road, creating an amusement park-like experience and causing unnecessary stress for the animals. Despite 15 years of repairs, Vanha-Kuulantie remains in poor condition due to insufficient funding. With traffic below 100 vehicles per day, the road is not prioritized in the state's repair projects, as budget allocations for low-traffic roads are consistently limited. Tens of thousands of people of Russian descent living in Finland still maintain close ties with their roots. 3 prominent individuals, a social media influencer, a politician, and a writer-translator, shared their thoughts on the meaning of Russian heritage in today's society. Sergei Hillman, a social media influencer born in Kostamus, Russia, moved to Finland with his mother at age 12. Despite experiencing challenges like discrimination and bullying due to his Russian background, Hillman remains firmly opposed to Putin's administration and has assisted in translating for Ukrainians fleeing the war. He affirms, "Even though I've done everything to prove myself, I still can't escape insults on social media because of my Russian heritage." Tarja Filatov, the second deputy speaker of the Finnish parliament, has ancestors of Russian origin who settled in Karelia in the 18th century. Although longtime Finnish citizens, Filatov received threats due to her Russian heritage after Russia invaded Ukraine. Filatov clarified, "I've always declared loyalty to Finland, as my ancestors fought to protect it." Finally, writer and translator Tommy Ushanov notes that his Russian ancestry is only a minor part of his family history, not influencing his life much. However, the war in Ukraine has led him to reflect more on his heritage. Every year, hundreds of people from mainland Finland move to the Åland archipelago. Although there are specific regulations for buying property here, it is possible. The peaceful and safe island attracts many seeking a life close to nature. Paulinar Zoker-Lar, a resident from Naantali, decided to move to Åland just 22 hours after considering it. Her choice was inspired by the beautiful landscape, friendly people, and the feeling of being abroad. To own property in Åland, buyers must have lived on the island for at least 5 years and speak Swedish. The demand for homes in Åland is concentrated around the Mariehamn area, with new apartment prices ranging from €3,000 to €6,000 per square meter. Töölönlahti Park in Helsinki is gaining positive feedback from residents after an upgrade in July, featuring diverse greenery and playgrounds. However, the city plans further improvements to make the park family-friendly throughout winter. From 2024 to 2025, the city will test new features to create an ideal year-round space. Plans include adding more cafes along Alvar Aalto Road, planting large trees to provide summer shade, and building a nature stage for outdoor activities. The park's naturalization project is underway, introducing controlled wild plants and flowers for a scenic, rustic feel. For winter, the city plans to open an ice skating rink and weather-appropriate play areas. This €20 million project is set to start in 2026, pending budget approval, with the goal of providing rich experiences for Helsinki residents.